And with that, we may be live. Let's have a look. We'll check it out. Hopefully, we are live. Let's see. See if we can get any feedback on that in the chat. Can anybody hear us? Can anybody see us? Can anybody see us, guys? Yeah, lovely darts. Guys, how's everybody going? Hope you're all well. Hope you and your families are good on this fine Saturday night. I thought I would just Terence Hoffman with a hand. How you doing, Terence? Hope you're well, mate. Hope you and your peeps are good. Ivan Kozlik, hello. Another one of the top boys. Joe, live we are. Stephen Partridge, yo, Neil, let's do this. Yeah, we've got a few in. How's everybody going, guys? How's everybody going? Wesley B, how you doing? Jake Ransom and Richard Griffiths. I'll let a few people drift in. Gunamore, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Hope everybody's well. It's Saturday night, and it's Saturday the 16th, guys. So tonight's the release date of the Dart Card. Hope everybody's ready for some fun tonight. Should be a good one. I think you guys are really going to find this interesting. I think you're going to enjoy what's to come. Really good card, guys. So tonight, the idea of tonight's show shouldn't be a particularly long one unless we get carried away and I end up talking to you guys for ages. But just thought I'd drop on, have a glass of the vino as it's Saturday night. You got to do it now and again. Joe seems super excited. Josh Holden. Neil, was you surprised that Georgie beat Devon? Did he? Is that what happened? Tell you what, mate, I don't know. You tell me what happened. We'll see what happens. I've heard from loads of people that this guy beat that guy, that guy. We'll see, won't we, tonight? Tonight's the night. So let's see. I thought I'd just drop in and have a bit of fun with you guys. Also try and update anybody that was looking for the timings and so on. Because I know last time we did Dart Card 2, there was a few guys who weren't aware of what we're going to do, what the timings were. So to let everybody know, 8:30 GMT. So it is now, to give everybody a reference point. Oh, what's happened there? A bit of a technical. Hopefully I didn't lose everybody there for a minute. But yeah, it is now 7:03, 3 minutes past 7 GMT here in the UK. So in an hour and 27 minutes from now, we will start, not my monkeys, not my circus, the chat. We will start the premiere of the free view. So there's 2 matches free view for you guys tonight to try and get everybody warmed up and ready to go. After that, we will go, the Dart Card will go dark and it will go to members exclusive. And we got a lot of stuff on there as well. School Ladyboy, Paul Maiden, challenge you to a big money match. Really? No way. Paul's only been challenging to a match for about 3 years, mate. Not a problem. Let me tell you, if I do arm wrestle anybody, if I can get my wrist fixed and I come back, I'll go for a proper match. Not Paul Maiden. I'll be looking for somebody interesting. Let's have a look who else we've got in there. Kangingham, Roger. Let's go. Roger, hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Swedish Arm Wrestling Television is in the house. My own Krieg of Ickland. As a teaser, what can we expect? You can expect good matches, mate, is what you can expect, really. One of the benefits of the format that we've got is that we know, obviously, we know what the match content's going to be like. We know you've got good matches, and yeah, we definitely got some good matches. Definitely got some good matches for you guys tonight. So I think you're going to really enjoy it. Anybody that does choose to join the channel and to check it out tonight, I hope some of you have done. We get great feedback from all our members, so that's awesome. I haven't actually checked how many people have joined up. Hopefully a few of you guys have. It's a really affordable price. We keep it at about £6 GB pounds, so it's super cheap. I think it's the cheapest one out there, apart from possibly AWE does really cheap as well, which is nice. But yeah, we're trying to keep it really affordable for people. Obviously, it's our format isn't live, so we're looking to make something that's not time bound, guys. Really, that's our aim. We're looking to, the films are what I love, and I'm looking forward to seeing those worked upon. I know James has been working himself to the bone on it as always. We've got a really good show tonight. Thank you, massive thank you to James as well for all the hours and effort you've put in, mate. As always, I haven't seen the show myself. I'm sure it's great. Obviously, I got a chance to see the event on the night, and it was a fantastic event. So really looking forward to seeing what James has done with stuff today. We worked on a lot of stuff and plans for what we want to do. The dark card is one of my favorite formats, particularly the films that will come off the dark card. I really look forward to, because they're a lasting record of these guys' career. So, for example, LARRATT, who makes his debut here at the dark card 3 when he finishes career, and he's out there with his kids, his grandkids, whatever it may be. This is a nice lasting record that he can look back upon. So I think that's nice. And a lot of the shows that we've done in the past, the original Arm Wars archive shows that some of you may have seen, I'm sure a lot of the hardcore fans will have seen, such as the MGM rooftop matches and many, many more. They've gone on to get enormous views over years and years and years, and they're up to millions of views now. And that's great, because at that time we were making those for Eurosport. It wasn't really in the format that I wanted. I didn't have anybody as talented as James Statham on board. James is a magnificent filmmaker, and we're very privileged to have him at Arm Wars, and to have him working with us on Arm Wars. One thing I would say about James also is he's just a genuinely bloody good bloke. We've become very good friends. Obviously, he's a massive, but joking aside, I really get on well with James. He's a tremendous lad. And yeah, we've got exciting plans for Arm Wars, for the films and so on. I want to say a massive thank you to all you guys that do support us with the memberships. It's the lifeblood of what we do, and we want to make sure that for the members, we give you guys tremendous value for money. And thanks for those of you who do feedback and let us know that you're enjoying the content. That's awesome. We're going to try and keep upping that bar all the time. We've said before that we've got some archive stuff that we want to reinvent and bring that to you. Maybe that will be the next project for a little. We'll take a little break from what we're doing from the newer events, and separate ourselves off from that a little bit and do some of the archive stuff sort of resuggested. There's full events that people haven't seen yet, which could be quite interesting. But we got a lot of stuff coming off this. So everything you see tonight, we will also have films made of these. Holy schmoly super chat come through. Sean Brophy, let's fucking go. Sean, thank you, brother. Thank you very much for your super chat. That's super kind, mate. I'm massively appreciated. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much for that. And I'm glad you're excited about tonight's event, buddy. I'm sure you're not going to be disappointed. All you guys, sure you're not going to be disappointed. At 8:30 when we kick off with the preview, 9:30 GMT, we will go over to the other side. Should be really good. Let's have a look. We've got some more stuff coming. Spermie's ass is creamy. Can't wait. Thanks, Neil and crew. Mate, thank you. Yeah, really excited for people to see this tonight. There's a really, really solid card. Complete mix. We tried to keep the dark card really mixed, as always. We got new faces on there, people you won't have seen before. We've been putting out an enormous amount of head-to-head and athlete interview stuff free of charge to try and really give people a bit of insight on the new arm wrestlers as well. Obviously, in this instance, you've got the best in the world. We've got world champions. We've got GEORGI Svetkov. We've got DEVON LARRATT, the massive names of the sport in the super heavyweight division. But we've also got guys who are starting on the journey, and we've got guys that are very, very solid arm wrestlers in their own right that are going to prop up this card. And it's nice for those guys to get a little bit of love as well and get a little bit of notoriety. And tonight should give some of those guys a real lift. Some excellent pullers on there. And with the interviews and the head-to-heads, we wanted to try and give you guys a lot of insight around those athletes as well. So you get a feel for who they are as individuals. And when we bring out the films, there's going to be a lot more of that as well to support the action. Just to let you guys know, there were a lot of matches on the dark card which haven't made tonight's show. And that's purely and simply because we didn't have the time to do it. What we're trying to do is make this a watchable format for you guys the best we can. So we feel like anywhere from 2 to 4 hours is 4 hours is a long time. 2 to 4 hours is really solid. So we're trying to get to that kind of threshold where you guys are not bored to tears and your wife's kicking you out of the house and saying, oh, I'm sick of watching arm wrestling. We hope that you and your families can enjoy what you see tonight. It's not going to be a crushing amount of arm wrestling. But the other benefit is that you guys that have paid, the members, will get to see those other matches as well. We're going to release those while you're in your membership month as well. So don't worry, you will see all the action from Dark Card in tonight's show. Not necessarily everything. We've got some other great matches to come as well. Let's look at what else we had in. Another super chat came through. Let's have a look. Sean, I can't get over that, mate. Absolutely tremendous. Thank you very much, Sean Brophy, top man. Aaron Kozlik with a super chat. But ladies and gentlemen, whoa, he'll pick up dominant, absolutely dominant. I'm on Provost, a type of Cabernet Sauvignon, waiting for the fix. Yeah, tomorrow night, mate. Fix should be on. I think John's coming on as well. I think we got the goat on there. I know last week he rang me and said he wanted to come on. So when the goat knocketh, you answer the door, and he wants to come on tomorrow night's show. So looking forward to that. Be interesting to get some insight from him ahead of next week's King of the Table show. Great card there also. Looking forward to seeing that. There's a few matches that I'm really looking forward to on there. Some cracking matches. Particularly excited to see Lachlan Adair and Crassi actually on that card. I think it should be an absolute belting match. Both guys should be right in the comfort zone. So yeah, fantastic little period of arm wrestling. Quite a few big events coming. I can't remember when the Arm Gods thing's on in Canada, but that's coming up as well. We've also got King of the Table, as I say, next week, and then East versus West in November is starting to put together a very, very stacked event as well. So that should be interesting. We will probably take a little breather after this one that we've just done. May come back December, may come back November, may come back December or January. Wouldn't be before that. But with loads of stuff to come out, guys. Absolutely loads. Oh, we've got a super chat just popped in there as well. Proven Astrology. Evening, mate. How are you doing? He's put, I'm pumped for tonight's card idea. Have you and James considered re-releasing Legendary Arm Wars matches in a YouTube short format? I think that might catch the attention of non-arm wrestlers. We have actually, mate, yeah. And not only that, as I said a moment ago on here, we're thinking about, I've got archive footage of some stuff from the YouTube or the pre-YouTube days when we were on Eurosport. So we used to be, for the people in the chat who don't know, we used to be on Eurosport. We were in, I think it was 65 countries, 56 languages. We actually got into 85 countries at our max, but on Eurosport we had 65 countries, 56 languages. Very, very solid base for the sport, got massive viewership. We got our average viewership at one point up to 2.9 million views a week, which was great. It's very, very hard to sustain because they only wanted to see great matches. And while I consider myself a pretty decent matchmaker, you can't afford many misses when you're trying to hit a weekly show at that rate. But the biggest frustration with it was that I didn't get to show arm wrestling in the manner that I wanted to. To give you guys a bit of insight, one of the reasons why I know people get frustrated that we don't do live, and they're always saying, oh, the concept's not working and it needs to be live. I actually disagree on a number of points there. And one of the reasons is I think people are misunderstanding what our aspiration on objective really is. We're not doing this just for money and for live. Obviously we want to, money's important. We can't run the thing without money, but if we were, we probably wouldn't be charging £5 for our membership to see this thing. We'd go a little higher, and I'm sure someone like Devon can command higher price points than that, particularly in matches like the one you're about to see. We want to, the films is big for us, guys, I'm not going to lie. We want to have something which is less time bound. We want to have things that are as watchable for a viewer, a new viewer, in 10 years as they are tonight. That is not an easy thing to do, but the films that come off what you see tonight will have much more of that potential. tonight's event, which is what we call the As Live Plus experience, okay? I suppose it's to cater a little bit for people who want to see the thing straight away, and everybody's excited about that. And that's really what this is. But I'm super excited personally, as is James, to get the films out there because they're really strong. If you haven't seen, for example, the left-hand match between Sandra Sheris, the MF chef, and Devon, just go on the channel. It's free. You can see it. And that is a hell of a match. And it's a really nice film as well. It's a really nice produced event, more to the style we're looking for. And we've done a bit of trialing and testing with people to try and get an understanding. Sorry about these people who are messaging me, guys. I'm live and I'm going to be busy for a little while. I will try and get back to you all. You can probably hear the messages buzzing in. That is where we want to take it. And we want to improve that with your help. If you do join the channel, guys, if you support Arm Wars, our intention is to try and play with that, experiment with that a little bit. We're very much about trying to evolve things, trying to do things slightly different. We had a little bit of a play with the event that we just did a few weeks ago, which was called Battle at the Capitol down in London. And we took that as a little bit of an experiment. We played with things a little bit to see how it went. And we're back to the dark card format with what you're going to see tonight. So, yeah, exciting times. Oh, Mark, if you're watching the private message there, you do. Yes, it is. Yes, it's a members only. So the Devon match is a members only thing tonight, mate. There are free view matches, buddy. But I think if you're tuning in for LARRATT and his progression through the event, you would need that. You would also need to be a member if you want to see Dev and Georgie. Their match is going to be for members only as well. So let me try and catch up with the chat a little bit and see what we got in here. Let's have a see. So I just want to make sure that for people just joining, Phil Woody, how you doing, mate? Thank you for doing what you do as always. I just want to make sure that people, if you're just joining tonight's show, guys, the main purpose of tonight is to let people know the timings and so on. I know that when we did Dark Card 2, there was a little bit of confusion about that. So I wanted to jump on here tonight for a little while without boring you guys and just let you know when we were going out with the show. So tonight we will start at 8:30 GMT. To give you timeline check, it's now 7:18 here. So just over an hour, we will start with the free view, and that will premiere free. Everybody can watch that. Going to be a couple of matches in there. At that point, we will then go over. Following that, we'll go over to the members only area, which will start to premiere at 9:30 GMT. As I say, it's now 18 minutes past 7. So at 9:30 GMT, for those who were just interested in the main event cards. It's a shame if you are as well, because you're going to miss some bangers. But yeah, going to be a hell of a card tonight. Stephen Partridge, Neil, we were impressed by Odin's attitude towards arm wrestling and his personality. I was very impressed with Odin LARRATT. Yeah, I really was, mate. I can't leave that sat there for much longer. Odin, 18 years of age, really lovely lad. Genuinely straight bloke, very confident for that age. Very confident. Big frame. Like a Great Dane puppy. Hasn't filled the frame out yet, but going to be a big lad. You know, I was talking to him, and you probably heard in some of his pre-match interviews, he is very similar stats to his dad at the same age. So, yeah, I think he's going to be a big lad. And you would imagine that with his the manner in which he's completely encapsulated within the sport, it's hard to see how a lad with that much drive, enthusiasm, and commitment doesn't end up a great arm wrestler. He's got the weaponry. He's definitely a smart lad. Really, really smart boy. Where he can take the sport probably depends on him and how keen and how enthusiastic he is. And I think you've always, with an 18-year-old boy, he can get distracted. He can go in different areas. He's a very talented lad. I mean, Auden, as a lot of the LARRATT family, he acts. So got a bit of a background in that as well. Really upfront, outgoing kid. I love the fact that he, like myself, is a heavy advocate of staying natural. I think that's brilliant. Very, very proud of him for that. And hopefully he continues on that path. And I really think he will. I really think he will. Right now, the big thing for Auden is to stay grounded and relaxed, patient. I don't think he needs to push himself at all. At that age, really no need. At 18 years of age, I think a lot of people would want to see Auden stepped on quicker than I believe he should. It's funny, you'll get a lot of people that'll say, oh, you know, Auden's going to be the next Brzenk, Auden's going to be this, Auden's going to be that. We don't know. There's a lot of supremely talented guys out there that are great arm wrestlers and that are 100% focused. I mean, you only have to look at someone like Rino Masic. Very young man, unbelievably strong. Obviously, you've got Baccio Saganashvili, supremely strong lad, and many, many more. You know, so it's exciting times for young arm wrestlers. There's a lot of guys coming into the sport from different countries, different weight classes. I mean, it's not all about the heavyweights. Look at someone like Kristaps Plamanis, a guy who I love watching arm wrestle. Very solid. Still got this tickly cough from my mate James Statham, who had the Ebola virus while we were filming Dark Guard 3. I wonder if he infected the rest of the people there as well, because I'll tell you what, that dude was ill. Another massive thank you to James on that one, because, oh, he was so ill. And after the event, he was so ill. He had infections in his ears, infections in his eyes, very serious chest infection, throat infection. Lad was really rough and grafted through it. So thank you for that, James. Brilliant effort, mate, and really appreciate your hard work. Don't appreciate the tickly cough. It's been plaguing the hell out of me. The lad's got it as well. But small price to pay, to be honest, mate. Let's have a look. I hope I've not missed any super chats or anything there. Let me see. Neil, what do I need to do to buy this card? So, mate, there's two elements. There's a free view element, couple of matches there, 8:30, and then at 9:30 GMT. So basically in 2 hours from now, there or thereabouts, we'll go over for our members only. So you do have to be a member of that. All tiers get an opportunity to see the thing. So whether you join top tier or bottom tier, doesn't matter. It's open to everyone. So £6 UK pounds is the price of the lowest tier. Join that up, mate, and you will have full access. If you want to see the link, it is in our community tab for members. You will also find it under the live section for the channel as well. When you are a member, you'll see the video there. So please do that if you want to see it tonight, guys. If you want to see it, and you know, not everybody's going to do, but if you really want to see the card, you do have to be a member. Let's have a look. Old Broken Guy, I love that dude. Hey, Neil, is Devon super heavyweight champion or just heavyweight? Because of the circumstances of tonight, I'm not going to comment on what Devon is, mate. Devon may or may not be the super heavyweight champion of the Arm War Super Series. He is still the right-handed champion of the Super Series. He is still the right-handed champion of the Super Series. We will you'll have to see what happens on the left, won't you? I would say we're looking to do more championship matches going forward. One match that I'd love to run, All Broken Guy, and for everybody else who's interested in what's coming down the tracks, I like matches where there is a storyline attached to it. Some of the matches that I originally had planned for the WAL and were set for WAL but didn't take place there, and which have since been picked up actually by East versus West. A couple of those that jumped to mind straight away is Justin Bishop and Mindaugas Terasaitis. Mindaugas obviously is a reigning champion in our promotion. And and the Bama Bull, great dude. They met at East versus West. I'd originally had that plan for the WAL, had COVID not shut the world down. Very, very similar one with Jerry Cadd and Gennady Quickvinia. That was interesting. I also loved Sasho and Paul Lynn. I think that both arms, I think that's a great match, if I'm perfectly honest. Rocky Cloud, Neil, what the fuck? We want to see the match, not your face, with respect to you. Don't know what you mean by that, really, buddy. Because this is an information update. This isn't the show, and it's not advertised as that. I mean, to be honest, pal, we have put out a ton of advertising for this. If you don't know what's what on that one, I don't know what I can say. I've posted the thing everywhere, absolutely everywhere. So hopefully people can find it and at least know what's coming. We've tried to be as upfront as we possibly can, mate. We have put it everywhere. We've put it on groups. Other people have been promoting it. Dev's been promoting it. We've been promoting it. We pushed it hard, mate. So, as I say, and that's actually what this is about. Nothing's changed in terms of when the match is going out. We've not changed the timings. We've not changed the date. It is Saturday the 16th. The preview does start at 8:30 tonight. The main card will start at 9:30 tonight, as scheduled and as advertised, mate. So, sorry you guys have to wait. I know there's people out there that are frustrated by that. Apologies, but you know that when we've advertised it, that's what we're going to do, and it's worth the wait. It should be fun. I think you'll enjoy it. Let's say, if you want to watch it, guys, you do have to be a member. Check it out. Tune in. If you don't, that's cool too. If you're one of the guys who really loves that live format, East versus West and King of the Table doing an amazing job with that format, as is Monster Factory, and the people are doing live as well. So that market's very saturated, very covered right now. A lot of people are doing a great job with the live stuff, and I'm helping out with a lot of that. Helping out, obviously, with East versus West and King of the Table when possible, without date clashes. So they've got that angle covered. We're trying to do something a little different. Some people won't like that, but it's not the first time in my arm wrestling career that I've taken a little deviation from the beaten path and taken some abuse from it, and it's worked out before. And here we are with super matches dominating the game. So if I wound the clock back to 1991, 92, I was being laughed at the World Arm Wrestling Federation meetings when I was telling people that super matches was where the sport was at. What am I going to do? Here we are. Things change. So we'll have a look and see where we go. We're not done yet. We're still evolving. Just trying to see what's going on in that chat. Hope everybody is excited about the show tonight, or a lot of people are at least. Oh, Dungeon Master's in there. Hi, Tim. Dolskus is in there tonight. Tallball Hutchins, Devon's Forearm. D's Nooks. Hope you're all well, guys. So, guys on the card tonight to confirm who is competing tonight. You will see, as well as obviously the main event, guys. Orden is on there. Anil Najran is on there. Tom Wilson, his first round opponent, is on there. Chris Ham, who original viewers of the Arm Wars Super Series from the Eurosport days will remember Chris Ham, multiple British champion at 70 kilos back in the day, a little smaller guy. He's on the card tonight also. Bogdan Stoiker, one of my favorite arm wrestlers ever, is on the card. And one of the guys that I'm really falling in love with at the moment in terms of the potential surrounding this guy is Elliot Eccles, and they'll meet on the card. Awesome stuff there. Valley Circus, mate. This is a Petite Syrah from California that I'm drinking. McManus Petite Syrah, and it's really good, actually. Ivan Kozlik, when are you going to get those stem cells? October, buddy. End of October. And hopefully I can get rid of all the electric wristband rubbish that I have to wear. First membership level is only £4.99. I thought it was more than that, mate. I thought it was £5.99, but maybe I'm out of touch. Let's have a look. Neil, everyone wants to know, did they pull right hand? It's been asked a bunch of times now, thanks. Yes, they did pull right hand. That did happen. I can't go into more detail than that. The lads will pull, I'm pretty sure, in Arm Wars. on the right hand at some point. And we'll talk about that another time. Evening, Neil. Excited to watch these. Incidentally, the right hand match you are not going to see on tonight's show. Just to clarify anything there. You won't see the guys pull on the right hand tonight, guys. Evening, Neil. Excited to watch these. Hope you and the family are all well. Tim, thanks, brother. Tim was actually at the Dark Card 3 event. Great to have him and Daff there. And Phil also. Love those 3 guys. Tremendous lads. K Stout, any plans for you to compete again? I'd love to, mate. We're planning something. Peter, thank you very much for your super chat. Peter Alliston, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Really appreciate the super chat. It helps us out. K Stout, yeah, I'm working on something right now actually with VitaCell Biologics, and if touch a lot of wood, the incredible VitaCell Biologics are able to get me working again, get me healed up, and that will be great. I need to start training again to try and find some time to devote to that. I'm never going to be in a situation where I'm pursuing the sport hard like I used to. Not for, to clarify or to quantify that statement, not for the next few years, because my sons are very big into sports at a pretty good level. And as their dad, my responsibility is to my boys in that respect. My dad, who has always been and remains my hero, gave me his time when I was a young man to help me pursue things I wanted to do. And I feel like I owe that to my boys as a very, very minimum, and I want to do that. There's nothing more important to me than my family and my sons, and I'm definitely going to help them in their endeavors. I've been very lucky in what I did. I managed to have a good career. Sure, I got injured very late in that, but I wouldn't change a thing. I had tremendous times as a competitor in the sport. I won, I lost, I loved it all. It's time for younger men now. I'm 50 years old, so my time as a competitor has really passed. I'd love to come back, and I will come back and pull matches and try my best against guys of a similar level that are interesting matches. If I'm able to get fit, that'll be amazing. VitaCell Biologics, it's a new journey. Arm Wars Regeneration will be an exciting project. I'm super excited to see what the future holds. And, you know, if in a few years my sons are anything like Ord and LARRATT and they go, you know what, Dad, we want to arm wrestle, then that could be interesting. At that point, we're probably 5 years at least away from that. But if that happened, then I would throw back in there quite hard, I would imagine, you know, if with my boys. But until that time happens, I'm going to back them. And whatever I do will be secondary. Hey, it's Lawrence Shockley. Hi, Big Loz. How you doing, lad? Hope you and Liz are okay. Looking forward to watching, mate. Good to hear you're looking forward to it, mate. Don't think you're going to be disappointed. Some serious stuff tonight. Should be fun. You'll probably be training this weekend, mate. Loz is doing some work, putting in the hours on the table. Another great to have Lawrence Shockley and guys of that ilk in the sport. You know, guys with real strength pedigree. Lawrence, one of the best to ever do it from UK Strongman, and also a great guy. Great to have lads like that coming into the sport of arm wrestling, showing it some love and pursuing the sport. That's been, is and has been excellent for arm wrestling's progression. So yeah, big thanks to Loz. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show, mate. And if you're not a member of Loz's channel, get over there and sub to Big Loz Official. Superb stuff. If you're into strength sport generally, strongman generally, who better than Big Loz? The guy's lived and breathed the game for an incredible career. So knowledgeable, Loz. And him and Liz do an amazing job. They usually go out at a similar time to the Fix on a Sunday, so that. But joking aside, get over and sub. Loz is a great channel over there. Does some fantastic content. It's definitely something that I'm a big fan of, a big follower of. Follow all Loz's stuff. So great channel to be subscribed to. Just doing a bit of a time check, guys. We're now I won't go long tonight as well, guys, because I want you all to be rested and ready for what's to come. You can get yourselves a drink poured, order your takeaways, and get ready to go. So it's now 7:35 GMT, 7:35 here in the UK, and 8:30. So 55 minutes from now, we kick off with the Freeview premieres. Let's have a look. We got it there. Master Jack, did you ever think about making an official entrance song for the athletes like WWE? You know what we did, mate? We actually did. We had an Italian guy who's really talented that used to do music for us. And on the old Arm Wars archive stuff, you'll have some gladiatorial music and stuff like that that used to feature in the show. And he made all of those. So that was good stuff. We did used to use a bit of that. We also did have specific entrance themes for arm wrestlers. Some guys have their own music and so on that they used to always come out to when we did the Trafford Centre and places like that. The Trafford Centre shows were just phenomenal. Still, Arm Wars Acid Rain is without question the best arm wrestling show I've ever been involved with, without a shadow of a doubt. Arm Wars Acid Rain was incredible. There's been some very unique and exciting projects I've worked on in the sport of arm wrestling, but from just amazing matches top to bottom, Acid Rain was amazing. That was the event that was topped off and headlined by Monster Michael Todd versus Devon Larratt for the Super Heavyweight World Title. Hey, Arm Historian is in the chat. If you're not a member of Arm Historian, get over there and check that guy out. Love that dude. He's one of those channels that is an absolute must, like Backyard of Arm Wrestling. Just love him. And yeah, absolutely tremendous. Hardcore, positive, love those channels. Absolutely love them. Let's have a see what we got. I'm looking forward also tonight to some of the guys that are on the undercard getting a real boost in notoriety, popularity, possibly on the coattails of the Devon GEORGI match and the scale of that match. But really looking forward to some of those guys showing what they're able to do as part of this card, because there are some amazing performances coming up in Dark Card 3, guys. And we're not far away now. So for anybody just joining us, remember, a little recap on the times for everyone, 8:30. So we start the Freeviews at 8:30 tonight, guys. Those Freeviews, a couple of matches, 2 matches on there. You're going to see the first round or the first match in round 1 of the Battleground. Okay. That's Tom Wilson and Anil Najran, Odin Larratt and Chris Ham. You will see the first match from that. We also have Relentless Frode Haageland, Arm Wars legend from Norway, and Filip Siko Hitz of Slovakia will go in our preview match, our Freeview match, and it is there's some interesting stuff. I think you're going to enjoy those guys. So that's our Freeviews. From there, we go into the main card. You'll see the rest of the progression of the Battleground. So the first round match between Chris Ham and Odin Larratt, and then you'll see the matches following that and who comes through, how that goes down. Thanks for tagging Backyard of Arm Wrestling there, Phil. And if you did Arm Historian also, I missed that, but love those 2 channels. Awesome, Phil. Thank you for all your work you do in that respect. Just off the back of that, we then go into an incredible match with Mika Sakguarelidze and Craig the Birmingham Bullet Sanders. Since I wrote those names down, I was looking forward to that match. And 2 of my favorite arm wrestlers in the game, polar opposite characters. Bringing those 2 together was something I wanted to do for a long time, and it was ace. So really enjoyed that. We've got Bogdan and Elliot, which is total different ends of the spectrum. One guy super experienced, one guy brand spanking new. If you don't know Elliot Eccles and Bogdan Stoica, we got a catalogue of those guys that you can see within our most recent events. Elliot, I want to say, started his career within the Iron House 3. So if you want to see more from Elliot Eccles, Iron House 3, some great matches there. He also was involved in a match with Ryman's Lipinge very recently at the Battle in the Capital. So all you guys that have joined the channel also, you don't just get, if you think, you know, when you join for your £6, you get just tonight's start card. That is not the case, guys. We're gonna put a hell of a lot of content your way. We want our members to be really excited about the fact that they've got so much, and we're going to update that all the time. So Battle in the Capital parts 1 and 2 are available for members. Get over there and check those out. Great show. So part 1 was originally posted for members about 3-4 weeks ago. We had a slight delay on the second part due to James dying. That was delayed a little, but that's out there now as well. So you can see those as well. And other stuff as well. Dark Card 2, the entire card that's never been out. Get on there and check that out if you're just joining the channel for the first time. And so much more. I can't even tell you guys. There's absolutely loads of stuff on there. John Hutchinson with a super chat. Thanks, brother. Really appreciate it. He's put, I'm super excited about the whole card. Going to have a practice beer and watch the matches. Thanks, Neil. By the way, this is Matt Tickle Limits. Oh, mate. Matt Tickle Limits. How you doing, brother? Change your names. Same dude. Good to see you knocking about the spot again, mate. And enjoy that beer and enjoy tonight's show. Stickly Coffee's doing my boxing. It really is. Apologies for that, guys. Clark's 93 is into the chat. John, hope you're good, mate. Let's have a look. Glue Factory. I'm Canadian and I don't give a about Old and LARRATT. Awesome. Master Jack. James is dead. You know what, mate? He made a dramatic recovery from the condition that he was in throughout the Dark Card 3. He's still not right. I'm going to be honest with you. He's still not right. He's had a shave and got his hair, though, and he looks much better. I saw him this week. Tickly cough. As a result, he's not well. He's still got the ear infection. He's had to go to the hospital the other day just to get that looked at again. But compared with where he was during Dark Card 3, he's a lot better. Lashram Sunsun, I can't super chat you, Mr. Neil, but I'm already a member of Arm Wars. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. But yesterday only I subscribed just to watch my idol. Love you, mate. Stay massive. Mate, thank you very much, and thanks for the support. Really hope you guys, everybody that's taken the time to join the channel, we just hope, myself and James, on behalf of both of us, we really hope you enjoy the show tonight. Our mission really, guys, is we're trying to do good arm wrestling content, entertaining, universally friendly arm wrestling content that you guys can digest and enjoy at your leisure. We're going to try and make it in a very watchable format for a very affordable price. Hence the sort of £6 membership there. Hence the fact we're going to keep throwing the content your way. And we will put the icing on top of it with events like this as often as we can when we can get access to the athletes. Another thing we don't want to do, we don't want to interfere with the athletes taking part in things like East versus West, for example. Obviously I'm involved with East versus West. I'm out at the events there. I absolutely love East versus West and what they're doing. King of the Table doing an amazing job. Also, we don't want to sort of interfere with those promotions and what they're doing. We're covering a different angle off. But nevertheless, for our members, we're getting great feedback. Thank you all for taking the time out to give us that feedback, guys. It does matter to us. We are reading the comments. We are looking what you guys like and you don't like. We do pay more attention, obviously, to the members themselves, because you guys are the people that we're putting this stuff out for. We want to make entertaining, affordable content for everyone, and we want to make arm wrestling content that people enjoy to watch. That's the mission. Let's have a look. White Wolf is in the house. Hope you're good, mate. I think you're going to enjoy it tonight, White Wolf. Good stuff out there, it is. Joe Armwall's always top notch. Thank you, mate. Jay Ransom, thank you. Oh, David Moran. How you doing, brother? Hope you're good. Hail, not my monkeys. Not my monkeys is ace, isn't he? Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'm caught up. Just drop me another note if I'm not, guys. And as I say, sorry to all you guys that are messaging me privately here, and you may not know I'm live. And I will try and answer them up. Holy shit, I won't answer all 40 of those. 42 of those now. but I will answer as soon as I get a chance, guys. But the reason I'm not getting on those just at the moment is because we are live right now. Let's have a see. Hopefully I've not missed any important questions. I'm not going to stay on here too much longer, guys, unless you guys want me to. No real reason for me to do that. I wanted to get the message out there about the timings and so on. Wanted to let you all know what the situation is in terms of the format and the running order. If you are just joining us, guys, I'll run over that one more time. 8:30 tonight GMT, which is about 45 minutes from now. We will start the preview matches. Everybody can watch those on the channel, on the Arm Wars channel, not this channel, not Supernatural Strength, the Arm Wars channel in 45 minutes. When they finish, I think there's a 2 or 3 minute break, and we will go straight out for the members only. So at that point, you do have to be a channel member, and the rest of the card, the larger portion of the card and the main event matches will all be on there. So that will go at 9:30 GMT as advertised, guys. Holy shit, that went fast. Hopefully I didn't miss. Let's pan back up. Okay. Let's just pause that there. Paul Macaluso, Arm Wars channel does a great job providing awesome content in between the other promotions. That's why I keep the subscription. Thank you, mate. That's what we're trying to do, to be honest. We're trying to not interfere with King of the Table, who are doing an awesome job for our sport right now. Engins loves the game and he's trying very hard right now also to do great stuff. King of the Table the same. King of the Table, remember, guys, next weekend. Daniel Dodson, hey, Neil, love what you've done with Arm Wars. Super excited for this evening. Thanks, mate. And thanks for taking the time to drop in here tonight, and hopefully you enjoy the show. Should be a cracker. Think you're going to love it. Let's have a see. I think, oh, no, we just had a super chat come in. Joe, I can't wait for the lemon challenge video. Oh, mate. Let me tell you. GEORGI SVETKOV, lemons. Oh, guy don't mind a lemon. We do have a new nickname for GEORGI SVETKOV, which I will let you guys into. He loves it, he does. Acid. Yeah, the acid test. GEORGI SVETKOV. Acid. Mate, that guy, just never mind just lemons. Georgie's ability to eat is like, I mean, he's not playing games. We will publish the lemon challenge. There are no words, is all I can say. I mean, anybody who thinks it's easy to do what that guy does with the lemons, just have a go. Just have a go. Because I have, since we come out of the house, I've tried a single lemon, rind and the lot. And, oh, not good, not good. How anybody can do that. And he really believes, Georgie, for anybody who doesn't know the story of that in the chat, he really, really believes that there is a serious health benefit to eating lemons. And when he talks about eating lemons, he's talking about the rind, the whole deal. He is really going for it. Just literally nails a lemon like it's an apple. And, oh, not an easy task. Aussie arm wrestler Jake Ward is in the chat. I hope you and the family are well, mate. You and the little one, and the lady expecting another one. Congrats on that one. Another massive congratulations to our boy Danny Hanlon, head referee of Arm Wars, whose lady's just had a baby boy this week. So, new son for Dan Hanlon. Congratulations, Dan and family. That's absolutely awesome. Let me see what else we got. I think I'm pretty up to date, and the chat seems to be quite weird tonight. Skipping about like buggery, so it doesn't move and then it clicks down. That might be my dodgy. Ah, yeah, I've got a moderate is my stream status apparently. Fishlip, how you doing, mate? Yeah, James Statham is there in the chat. Just noticed he's put not dead. Yeah, he's still alive. Still alive. Hey, Ozzy, are you going out live at any stage tonight? You going out after Shit, what time is it for you, Aussie, now? Incidentally. What time is it for Aussie now? What time is it over there, Jake? Just let us know. Is it middle of the night? He's keen. And let us know, Jake, if you're going to go out tonight with anything. If you're going live. I'm trying to do me maths in terms of what time it'll be for him over there. It might not be too bad. We'll see what he says. Timothy Holloway, thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Porter Casey, just got your private message. Yeah. No, Porter, that is not true. Yeah, for these private messages getting at Porter, that is not true in any way. I don't know. Yeah, there's a lot of myth and legend, buddy. What my advice would be, Porter, just yeah, don't believe everything you hear, and only half of what you see. No, that did not happen at all. Let me see where we're at. Dungeon Master Tim just saying, Georgie legit has a forearm bigger than my head. His forearms are massive. Absolutely massive. I mean, some of the pictures that have come out since the event where we've just had pause up pictures, you know, and people have said, oh yeah, what is it? You've superimposed his arm or photoshopped his arm. No, really, we haven't. That is his actual forearm. Georgie's forearm is huge. It is massive. He's got a massive forearm. He's a very, very thick-set lad. Incredibly strong, incredibly thick-set lad. Natural talent in the sport. He was telling us in the interviews when we were out there with him that he came into the sport when he was very young, at the same time, around the same time as Krasi Kostadinov, and immediately hit the ground running. Had massive potential, which he's obviously gone on to realize. He's so confident, thinks he can beat 90% of people in the world right now on the right arm. Lovely dude. Just if you don't know Georgi Svetkov, if you haven't seen the interviews with Georgi Svetkov, hanging around with Georgi Svetkov when he was at the Dark Card is great. The lad is he's like a giant teddy bear. He's fantastic. Such a lovely dude. You often find that with the really big lads, don't you? Like a big dog, they're just big friendly buggers. And he's definitely falls into that category. Alex has the rise to overall #1 for Devon on the right arm. Surprised you? Well, Devon is a remarkable individual, mate. And I gave him the name No Limits for a reason. I don't think he's done yet. I think there's more to come. I really, really do think there's more to come. We shall see where he wants to take it. I mean, he's talked about going down in weight after some matches, going down after Kirigali. Personally, having spoken to Dev now and again, I know there's a counter to that, and that part of him would like to sort of clean out the division as well on the right arm and just, you know, try and move the dial, get so he is the recognized #1 in the world without any real doubt. I do feel like he's on an upward trend, and I do feel like he could be an interesting match if he was to pull Levan when Levan comes back, because there's so many questions there. Wishing Levan Saganashvili the very best in his recovery. I know that Devon himself has been actively involved in trying to hook up Levan to try and get him back. Levan is going out imminently, actually, next couple of weeks, I think, to Vitacell Biologics, where he will be getting treatment on the wrist. Modern Day Gladiator, thank you for your super chat, brother. Really appreciate it. Yeah, helps the channel massively. Sean Brophy tonight just blew my head off. Amazing, Sean. Thank you again for that. Super, super kind. And all the guys that have super chatted tonight, thank you very much for supporting the channel, supporting myself. Really appreciate it. It speaks volumes for me. You know, people may love Devon, may hate Devon, but let me tell you that it says a lot about Devon's true character and true aspirations in the game, when the guy that could potentially keep him from realizing the #1 spot in the world, he hooks up to have treatment to try and rectify what's been a significant injury. And that's quite something to do. Good for you, Devon, as well. And I look forward to seeing those guys meet again. Obviously, Devon's got unfinished business with a number of people before that. Next in line, Denis Svlenkov, a match that's been so many years in the making. We tried to make that many times back in the day. At the time, he was the Arm Wars champion on the right arm. Denis was very significantly positioned in the world rankings for the Professional Arm Wrestling League. Would have loved to see that match happen right-handed. It didn't. When it happened on the left arm, Devon didn't really believe he was going to win that match, and nobody else did. Difficult times for Devon at that point. Obviously, much lighter, and you can't knock what Denis achieved there. He looked dominant and super strong that night. Devon's left hand is not his right arm. The right arm, I think that'll be very, very interesting. I think that'll be very, very interesting. And I think it's a different time now. I think Devon's right arm at the moment is very, very hard to beat because he's got strength in a tremendous amount of areas. He's got a lot of confidence as well. A lot of confidence right now. And he's got the ability to make the match difficult, solid endurance, a lot of boxes ticked. Dungeon Master, Devon and Odin both had nightmare travel getting to the dark card. Yes, they did. Neil picks the perfect days for flying, air traffic control crashed. You know what? I'm blaming Devon for that, actually, because I had him booked to arrive the day before. Devon wanted to stay another day at East versus West because he had some stuff to tie up. So that's on Dev. Although I was really pleased that he got over okay. And I felt terrible for Devon and Odin. Joking aside, I felt really bad for him. To have spent sort of whatever it was, 36 hours at the airport, that is absolutely appalling. Terrible preparation. The guy I'm trying to think of the exact timeline, but the guy walked into the building literally at like midnight on, I think it was the Tuesday night. And that is terrible preparation. Now, we obviously moved the match back a little bit. For the guys, we've got the ability to do that because of the fact it isn't going live. That's one of the benefits we have. There are a few benefits, and that's another one of them. But shocking preparation. But when you're coming over to pull a lad of the caliber of GEORGI Svetkov, and for Odin's 18. He's 18 years old. And, the lad has to spend a night on an airport floor, God knows how many hours, and that's just depressing. Tom Wilson Arm Wrestling is in the chat. Mate, one of the things I like most about the Dark Card 3 was meeting that lad. Lovely lad. The Leeds crew, just a top set of just top blokes. You look at, and it's no surprise, they're all proper solid Yorkshiremen. Love them. Good lads. And, Tom, another one of the debutantes on the Dark Card. Think you're going to love him, guys. Really solid puller. So it's going to be interesting to see how things go down tonight. Let's have a look. And what time are we at? We are coming up 8 o'clock, so about 30 minutes time, guys, till the free view begins. The free view begins in about 30 minutes from now. Let's have a look. Fishlip, Neil, can you get Denis to relinquish the left hand legacy hammer if he can't defend? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, mate. I mean, is he not going to defend ever? I don't know what the situation is. Maybe somebody was telling me the other day that somebody, and I can't remember who the hell was telling me. Somebody said, "Oh, the legacy hammer has been retired," and I know nothing about that. I didn't catch that story. Musclebike's in the chat. Musclebike, hope you're well, mate. Thanks everybody for taking the time to tune in and check out the show tonight. I've just had the premiere warning, Neil, that you are getting premiere in 30 minutes on your channel. Yeah, we are. 30 minutes time for the free views, guys, for Dark Card 3. 30 minutes away officially. Ivan, thank you, brother. Tim just saying there, Tom Wilson, great dude, super strong, brought some heat. Another lad with a massive future, isn't he? A lot of lads coming through all over the world. You can see guys coming through and really doing well. But the level's so high now. The level's ridiculous. And there's so many good arm wrestlers. There's always been a lot of great arm wrestlers. Let's not, but I think as the sport grows and as knowledge of the sport becomes more widespread, the internet's been instrumental in that. It's fantastic, isn't it? Because so many guys all over the world have the opportunity to, go on somewhere like Voice of Arm Wrestling, go over to Daniel Prokopchuk's channel, check out technical prowess and how you should train correctly. And it's fantastic because you're getting new arm wrestlers coming up in the sport who are coming in at a serious level. And what better? It's amazing. I'm thinking it'll be fascinating actually in 10, 15 years. Number one, to see where the sport's at, how significantly it's grown. I mean, I always said that one of my ambitions was, and real objective in my life would be, at the time when they throw dirt on me, if arm wrestling was established and I'd done something to really assist that would be something, that would, for me, that would be something I would love that. Nathan Pringle, Neil, who do you think would win, Bacho or Schoolboy? Bacho. I do think Schoolboy's a big, powerful lad, but he's not at that level. I'm in Coslick, Neil, doing live commentary. You'll imagine that arm wrestling fix. I need to sort my frigging throat out. I had a joking aside, Ivan, I had a run of events recently, of which this and the East versus West fell right in the middle, as well as the Giants Arena show. And gee, where's my throat? It was scrap. It was sore. It was bleeding actually. So that wasn't great. That was not good. But sometimes you go for it and get a little bit of time off the announcing for a while now. On the arena shows and the big fights and stuff like that, when you push really hard, it scraps you a little bit. White Wolf, hey Neil, can we watch this later off work in a couple of hours? Don't want distractions from work to interfere with viewing. Yes, you can, mate. Yeah. You can watch the show when it premieres. You can watch it in the as live format, or you can watch it at your leisure following that. Not a problem. So like all our premieres with the free views, I mean, what's there going to be for James would know exactly, but a good few hours, 3 to 4 hours of arm wrestling tonight coming. So it's a lot of arm wrestling for you for your £6. A lot of arm wrestling, and not everybody's going to be able to or want to watch it all in one hit. For those of you who do, awesome. It can make a really entertaining evening's viewing. Not going to be for everyone on one hit, and I get that. Hey guys, if you don't mind, before you leave, if you could hit that like button, and even better, if you're not subscribed to the channel, just take a moment out and hit that sub button on the channel. That would be awesome. And even better still, make your way over to Arm Wars, our YouTube channel, and hit the like and the subscribe button there. It gives a sub on Arm Wars. It'll help us get the message out there a little bit. Listen, guys, it's now 5 past the hour of 8. In 25 minutes, we go with our preview for the Dark Card 3. Just one more time to let everybody know the preview starts at 8:30, as I just said, 25 minutes time from now. You got 2 matches there. When that finishes, I want to say there's a couple of minutes, not long, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then we will go over to the members only section. So you've got to be a member. If you're not already a member, all tiers of Arm Wars membership will get you full access to tonight's Dark Card, and you will see all the matches. Membership starts at about £6, $5.99. If you want to join, there will be links in the description here. There's links in the description on all of the stuff we've put out in the last couple of days, and on the Facebook page and so on. Get over there, check it out, and we really hope you enjoy the show tonight. That's the main emphasis. Oh, super chat has come in there from Krigavikkaland. If you're not subbed to Krigavikkaland, And Swedish Arm Wrestling TV, do us a favour, get over there and sub to that lad. He is such an awesome dude. Craig Vickland's one of the most positive guys in the game, loves this sport, pushes it hard. Great kid, Swedish lad. Is there a possibility of Shadow Warriors files to emerge? Yes, there is, mate. Yes, there is. I'm looking at Premier Screen memberships are flying in. Super impressive. I hope that a lot of people want to see this match. I hope a lot of people are excited to see this match, guys. It's great. It's great. I'm not going to say anymore. There's drama. It's great. There's some matches coming tonight. There are some matches coming tonight. Some characters, some matches, some good stuff. Almost Dark Card 3. Nearly time, guys. I want to just say, again, a massive thank you to everybody that has taken the time out to support the channel. If you're going to buy the event, that's amazing. If you're not, no problem, guys. It's not for everyone, you know. What I would say is don't necessarily listen to some of the naysayers and negatives out there. John Brezink just messaging me there. John the Goat saying, sure, what time for the fix tomorrow? So John is going to be on the fix tomorrow night, guys. But going back to what I was saying, all the haters, if you're hating it, that's fine too. You keep the thing getting talked about for the right or wrong reasons. But for those of you who are giving us the feedback and are enjoying the Arm Wars films, the As Life Plus experience that we're doing like this, thanks. And we're glad you're enjoying it, guys. We're going to try and flood you with content for you members. When you spend your £6, we want you to feel like you got real value for money. So throughout October, November, December, and so on, we are going to flood you with stuff. We've got a tremendous amount of stuff in the can ready to come down the pipe at you, not to mention the films. Also, as I said earlier, if you're just joining, not every match that took place at the Dark Card has made tonight's show. I want to apologize to some of the athletes for that as well, but don't worry, your matches will be shown. They will be shown as standalones for our channel members. So, and some of them are awesome as well. Absolutely awesome. We simply couldn't fit them all in. Simply couldn't fit them all into the show tonight. So a lot coming. The debut of Orden LARRATT. Does it go well? Doesn't it go well? We shall see. We've got the big match. DEVON LARRATT, GEORGI TSVETKOV. And a lot in between. Dark Card 3 is on its way, guys. We're about 20 minutes now, there or thereabouts from showtime. Huge thank you to the incredible James Statham for all your work, James, and what you do to assist with the channel and keep this thing going. Hope you're feeling better. I know you worked your ass off when you were super rough. A massive thank you to all our athletes. Tamika Sakwala-Lidza, Craig Sanders, newcomers like Declan Dillon, Adrian Popescu, Bogdan, Elliot, Tom, Anil, Chris, all you guys that came over, Philip, Froda. Thank you so much for giving your time, giving your effort, and putting on such incredible arm wrestling matches, putting it all on the line as you always do. It's an honor and a pleasure working with you all. And I really hope everybody enjoys what the guys did. I hope you enjoy watching these lads go to work on the arm wrestling table. They were amazing. They were impressive. And I'm myself and James really excited for you guys to see the Dark Card 3. Thanks for everybody who checked out the show tonight and tuned in. I hope it was useful for you. For the guys that didn't know where you can find it, remember, get over to the Arm Wars channel. Give us a sub there, guys. If you join up the channel, you'll get to see some incredible stuff tonight. Preview first, 20 minutes time. And I'll see you hopefully all tomorrow on the fix when the show's out there and people have seen it. Enjoy it, guys. Have a good evening. All the best to you and your families. Bye-bye.